Have you ever considered that the time you choose to take a shower could put your life at risk, especially as you age? What seems like a simple daily routine could turn into a danger for older adults, with consequences that can change everything in an instant. If you or someone you love is over 70, this video is a must-watch, revealing the hidden risks of shower timing and 6 critical reasons why it matters more than you think. Stay with us until the end, because the final mistake we uncover is one rarely discussed but could be the key to saving your life or the life of someone you care about. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to share the valuable lessons of old age. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Number 1. The morning blood pressure drop. For many older adults, the morning routine often begins with a rush to jump into the shower, eager to start the day feeling refreshed. However, for those over 70, this seemingly harmless habit can pose significant risks, particularly in the early morning hours right after waking. The primary culprit? A natural drop in blood pressure that occurs during sleep and the body's sluggish adjustment upon waking. This phenomenon, coupled with the effects of a warm shower, can create a dangerous scenario for seniors. When you sleep, your body enters a state of rest, and your blood pressure naturally decreases to conserve energy. Upon waking and standing, your cardiovascular system must quickly recalibrate to pump blood effectively against gravity. For older adults, this adjustment can take several minutes, or even longer, especially if age-related changes in circulation or underlying conditions like hypertension, diabetes, or vascular issues are present. Stepping into a warm or hot shower too soon can exacerbate this process. The heat from the water causes blood vessels to dilate rapidly, further lowering blood pressure in a condition known as postural or orthostatic hypotension, which is far more prevalent in seniors. The symptoms of this sudden drop can be alarming: lightheadedness, dizziness, or even fainting. These effects are particularly dangerous in the bathroom, where slick surfaces and hard edges increase the risk of catastrophic falls. Emergency rooms frequently see seniors with injuries ranging from bruises and sprains to fractured hips, wrists, or traumatic head injuries, all stemming from a morning shower gone wrong. For those with pre-existing heart conditions, the strain of this blood pressure fluctuation can also trigger arrhythmias or, in rare cases, heart events. Consider the story of George, a 74-year-old retiree who cherished his morning ritual of a steaming hot shower. After several episodes of feeling faint and unsteady, he consulted his physician, who identified the link between his early morning showers and his blood pressure instability. The solution was simple yet transformative. George was advised to wait at least 30 to 45 minutes after waking before showering, allowing his body time to stabilize. He also began incorporating light movement, like stretching or walking, to gently stimulate circulation before stepping into the bathroom. This adjustment not only eliminated his dizzy spells but also gave him a renewed sense of confidence in his morning routine. Beyond the physical risks, there's a psychological component to consider. The urge to rush through morning tasks can stem from a desire to feel productive or maintain independence. However, embracing a slower, more deliberate start to the day is an act of self-care that prioritizes safety and well-being. By giving your body time to adjust, perhaps enjoying a cup of tea, reading the news, or doing gentle stretches, you create a safer rhythm for the day. This mindful approach not only reduces the risk of accidents but also fosters a deeper connection to your physical needs, honoring your health one morning at a time. Number 2. The dangers of low blood sugar before breakfast. Another overlooked risk of early morning showers for seniors is the impact of low blood sugar, particularly after the overnight fast of sleep. Many older adults head straight from bed to the bathroom without eating or drinking, unaware that their blood sugar levels may already be at their lowest. This is especially true for those who may have skipped dinner, have reduced appetites due to age, or are managing diabetes with medications or insulin. Showering in this vulnerable state can push the body beyond its limits, leading to serious consequences. Hot water in a shower draws blood flow toward the skin surface, diverting it from vital organs and muscles. When combined with low blood sugar, hypoglycemia, this can result in symptoms like weakness, shakiness, confusion, or clamminess. In severe cases, individuals may experience fainting or near-fainting episodes, which are particularly hazardous in the confined, slippery environment of a bathroom. For seniors living alone, A collapse in the shower can be especially dangerous, as help may not be readily available, and hard surfaces like tile or porcelain increase the likelihood of severe injuries such as concussions or broken bones. This risk is amplified for those taking blood sugar-lowering medications, which can further depress glucose levels overnight or in the morning. Even those without diagnosed diabetes may experience blood sugar dips if they're not eating enough or have irregular meal patterns. Emergency departments frequently treat seniors who have fallen or fainted in the bathroom due to low blood sugar, often unaware that a simple snack could have prevented the incident. Take Helen, a 78-year-old widow who prided herself on her disciplined morning routine. For years, she showered immediately after waking, but one winter, she began experiencing dizziness and near-fainting spells in the shower. Initially, she dismissed these as signs of aging, but her daughter urged her to see a doctor. The physician pinpointed low blood sugar as the likely cause, exacerbated by Helen's habit of showering on an empty stomach. The solution was straightforward. Helen began eating a small breakfast, often tea with toast or a banana, before showering. This small change stabilized her blood sugar, eliminated her dizzy spells, and restored her confidence in her daily routine. The takeaway is clear. Fueling your body before a morning shower can make all the difference. A light snack, such as fruit, crackers, yogurt, or oatmeal, provides the glucose your body needs to handle the physical demands of showering. This practice is not just about preventing emergencies. It's a powerful act of self-respect, signaling to your body that you value its needs. By prioritizing nourishment, you set the stage for a safer, more energized start to your day. Number 3. The risk of slips and falls during the early hours. The bathroom is universally acknowledged as one of the most perilous spaces in any home. But for seniors, this danger is significantly amplified during the early morning hours. Upon waking, the body is not functioning at its optimal level. Balance is often unsteady, reflexes are sluggish, and mental alertness is diminished. For older adults, these challenges are exacerbated by age-related physiological changes, such as reduced muscle flexibility, joint stiffness, or chronic conditions like arthritis, peripheral neuropathy, or impaired vision. Stepping into a shower while still groggy, stiff, or disoriented dramatically increases the risk of slips, trips, or falls, which can have severe consequences. The bathroom environment itself compounds these risks. Wet surfaces, whether from water splashes or condensation, create slick conditions that are difficult to navigate. Steam from hot showers can obscure visibility, and dim or inadequate lighting, common in early morning hours when natural light is scarce, further heightens the danger. A single misstep or loss of balance can lead to catastrophic injuries, such as fractured hips, traumatic brain injuries, or severe sprains, which often require extensive medical intervention and prolonged recovery periods. Emergency responders consistently report that bathroom falls are a leading cause of injury among seniors, frequently resulting in hospitalization, loss of mobility, and a significant erosion of independence. The early morning hours are particularly hazardous because the body is at its stiffest after a night of inactivity. Muscles and joints, especially in those with arthritis or reduced mobility, are less responsive, making it harder to maintain balance or react quickly to prevent a fall. For seniors with conditions like neuropathy, which impairs sensation in the feet, or vision issues that hinder depth perception, the risk of misjudging a step or failing to notice a slippery surface is even greater. These factors combine to make the simple act of showering a high-stakes activity in the early hours. Consider the experience of Bill, an 80-year-old widower with a lifelong habit of rising early. Determined to get a jump on the day, Bill always showered before sunrise. One cold winter morning, still half asleep and stiff from sleep, he slipped in the shower and struck his shoulder on the edge of the tub. The injury required weeks of physical therapy, but the psychological impact was even more profound. Bill's confidence was shaken, and he developed a lingering fear of showering alone, which threatened his sense of self-reliance. With guidance from his physician, Bill made critical changes to his routine. He began showering later in the morning, after he'd had time to eat, move around, and fully wake up. He also installed grab bars, a non-slip bath mat, and brighter lighting in his bathroom. These adjustments not only reduced his physical risk but also restored his confidence, allowing him to maintain his independence. The emotional toll of a fall can be as debilitating as the physical injuries. A single incident can instill a deep-seated fear of recurrence, leading to anxiety, reluctance to engage in daily activities, or even social withdrawal. For many seniors, This fear can spiral into a loss of confidence that undermines their quality of life. To mitigate these risks, timing showers for later in the morning, when the body is more limber and the mind is fully alert, can make a significant difference. Practical safety upgrades, such as installing non-slip mats both inside and outside the shower, using a shower chair for stability, ensuring bright and even lighting, and adding grab bars for support, can further reduce the likelihood of accidents. These measures, combined with a heightened awareness of the body's morning limitations, empower seniors to approach their daily routines with greater safety and peace of mind. Acknowledging these risks is not a sign of frailty but a proactive step toward preserving strength, autonomy, and well-being. Number 4. The impact of medications on shower safety. For many seniors, medications are an essential part of managing chronic health conditions, such as hypertension, heart disease, diabetes, or arthritis. However, these medications can introduce unintended risks when combined with the physical demands of showering, particularly in the early morning hours. Many medications reach their peak effectiveness at specific times of day, often shortly after they are taken, which for many seniors aligns with their morning routines. When these effects coincide with a hot shower, especially on an empty stomach or in a state of mild dehydration, the result can be a dangerous combination that increases the risk of dizziness, fainting, or even serious cardiovascular events. Certain classes of medications are particularly concerning in this context. Antihypertensives, such as ACE inhibitors or beta blockers, are designed to lower blood pressure, which can already be fluctuating in the morning due to the body's circadian rhythms. Diuretics, commonly prescribed for heart conditions or edema, increase urination, which can lead to dehydration if fluids aren't adequately replenished. This dehydration can exacerbate blood pressure drops, particularly when exposed to the heat and humidity of a shower, which causes blood vessels to dilate and further lowers blood pressure. Similarly, medications for diabetes, such as insulin or oral hypoglycemics, can cause blood sugar fluctuations that lead to lightheadedness or weakness, especially if a senior hasn't eaten breakfast before showering. Even over-the-counter remedies, like antihistamines or sleep aids, can leave lingering effects of drowsiness or impaired coordination, making the bathroom's slippery surfaces even more treacherous. The story of Patricia, a 76-year-old retiree, vividly illustrates this risk. Known for her fierce independence, Patricia adhered to a strict morning routine that involved taking her blood pressure medication immediately upon waking, followed by a hot shower. Over time, she began experiencing shakiness and near-fainting episodes while showering, which left her disoriented and frightened. After consulting her doctor, she learned that her medication's peak effect was occurring during her shower, causing a significant drop in blood pressure exacerbated by the hot water and her empty stomach. By adjusting her routine to shower later in the day, after eating breakfast and allowing her medication to stabilize in her system, Patricia eliminated these dangerous episodes. She also began drinking a glass of water before showering to combat dehydration, which further enhanced her safety and confidence. To manage these risks, seniors must take a proactive approach to understanding how their medications interact with their bodies and daily routines. Consulting a physician or pharmacist about the timing and side effects of medications is a critical first step. For example, some medications can be taken at different times of day to avoid peak effects during showering. Eating a small meal or drinking water before bathing can help stabilize blood pressure and blood sugar levels, reducing the risk of dizziness or fainting. Additionally, using a shower chair to minimize the physical strain of standing and keeping the bathroom well ventilated to prevent excessive heat buildup can further enhance safety. This approach does not require abandoning essential medications or avoiding showers. Rather, it involves aligning daily routines with the body's needs and the pharmacological effects of medications. By making these informed adjustments, seniors can significantly reduce the risk of medication-related incidents in the bathroom. This proactive strategy empowers older adults to maintain their health, preserve their independence, and approach their daily routines with confidence, knowing they've taken steps to protect themselves from preventable emergencies. Ultimately, it's about balancing the benefits of medical treatment with practical safety measures to ensure that showering remains a safe and refreshing part of the day. Number 5. The hidden dangers of cold weather and chilly mornings. One often overlooked hazard for seniors is showering during cold mornings or in homes that are not adequately heated. The abrupt transition from a chilly bedroom to a warm shower can create a significant physiological shock, particularly for older adults whose bodies are less adept at regulating temperature. Aging impacts the body's thermoregulatory system, meaning blood vessels may not constrict or dilate as efficiently in response to sudden temperature changes. This can lead to a cascade of health risks, especially during colder months when homes are less likely to be warmed up early in the day. Medical professionals frequently report an uptick in accidents and cardiovascular emergencies among seniors during winter, particularly for those who shower in the early morning before their homes have had time to warm. The rapid shift from cold air to hot water, followed by stepping back into a chilly environment, places significant strain on the cardiovascular system. For individuals with pre-existing conditions such as heart disease, hypertension, or poor circulation, this can be particularly dangerous. The sudden dilation of blood vessels in the warm shower, followed by their constriction in the cold air, can trigger irregular heartbeats, chest pain, angina, or even fainting spells, which heighten the risk of falls in the bathroom, a leading cause of injury among older adults. Beyond cardiovascular concerns, cold environments exacerbate physical challenges. Muscles and joints tend to stiffen in lower temperatures, increasing the likelihood of cramps, awkward movements, or loss of balance. For seniors with arthritis, osteoporosis, or limited mobility, these conditions are amplified, making the bathroom, a space already fraught with slippery surfaces and hard edges, an even riskier environment. The simple act of stepping out of a warm shower onto a cold floor can cause muscles to tense or joints to lock, increasing the chances of a slip, trip, or struggle while drying off or dressing. Consider the real-life example of Edith, an 81-year-old woman who prided herself on frugality, including keeping her home cool at night to save on heating costs. One frigid morning, after stepping out of a steaming shower into her chilly hallway, she slipped on the cold floor and fell, bruising her hip. The incident left her shaken and in pain, but it also served as a wake-up call. Edith learned the hard way that waiting until her home was warmer before showering could have prevented the accident. Her story underscores a critical lesson. Environmental factors like temperature play a significant role in showering safety for seniors. To mitigate these risks, practical precautions can make a substantial difference. Seniors should ensure their bathroom and adjacent areas, such as the bedroom or hallway, are comfortably warm before showering. Using a portable space heater, pre-warming towels on a radiator, or investing in a heated towel rack can help maintain a consistent temperature. Timing showers for later in the day, when the home is naturally warmer or after some light physical activity to get the blood flowing, can also reduce the shock to the system. Additionally, installing non-slip mats both inside and outside the shower and ensuring proper lighting can further enhance safety. By taking these steps, seniors can protect their health and maintain their confidence while performing this essential daily task. Number 6. The overlooked risk of showering when you're alone and unchecked. Another critical yet frequently ignored risk for seniors is showering at times when they are alone in the home or unlikely to be checked on by others. For older adults living independently, or even those with family members who are often away, certain times of day, such as early mornings, late nights, or periods when neighbors are less likely to be available, pose heightened risks. A fall, fainting episode, or sudden medical emergency in the bathroom can go unnoticed for hours, significantly delaying critical intervention. Emergency responders and healthcare providers frequently encounter cases where seniors were discovered long after an accident, often dehydrated, disoriented, or in severe distress, simply because they showered when no one was around to assist or check on them. The importance of timely intervention in medical emergencies cannot be overstated. The sooner help arrives, the better the chances of a full recovery and the preservation of independence. For seniors, even a minor fall can lead to complications like fractures, head injuries, or prolonged immobility, all of which can erode confidence and quality of life. To address this, experts strongly recommend scheduling showers for times when someone, a family member, friend, or neighbor, is nearby or able to check in shortly after. This approach does not mean sacrificing privacy or autonomy. Rather, it's about integrating practical safety measures into daily routines to ensure seniors can continue living independently with confidence. Simple strategies can create an effective safety net. For example, leaving the bathroom door unlocked during a shower allows for quicker access in case of an emergency. Some seniors arrange a check-in buddy system, where they call or text a trusted contact before and after showering to confirm they're safe. Others coordinate with neighbors, who can stop by or call if they don't hear from the senior within a set time frame. Technology can also play a role. Wearable medical alert devices or waterproof call buttons installed in the bathroom provide an added layer of security, enabling seniors to summon help immediately if needed. A poignant example is Fred, an 82-year-old widower who preferred to shower just before dawn to get it out of the way. One morning, he slipped in the bathroom and was unable to get up. Because his routine was so early, his son didn't discover him until lunchtime, by which time Fred was dehydrated, frightened, and in pain. The incident prompted a change in their approach. Fred now showers after breakfast, when his son or a neighbor is typically awake and available, and they've established a routine where his son calls to check in if he hasn't heard from Fred by mid-morning. This small adjustment has given Fred and his family peace of mind, allowing him to maintain his independence while minimizing risks. Psychologically, adopting these precautions can be empowering. Acknowledging the realities of aging and taking proactive steps to address them fosters a sense of control and self-assurance. It's a way for seniors to prioritize their safety without feeling like they're compromising their dignity or freedom. By building these safeguards into their routines, seniors can continue to enjoy the activities and lifestyle they cherish, knowing they've taken reasonable steps to protect their health and well-being. True independence, after all, lies in the ability to live safely and confidently, ensuring that life's simple pleasures, like a refreshing shower, remain a source of comfort rather than a hidden danger. As we wrap up, I hope you're walking away with a fresh perspective on how something as simple as your shower routine can make a huge difference in your safety and well-being, especially if you're over 70. These 6 reasons, each backed by real-life stories, medical insights, and practical advice, show how small changes can protect your independence and keep you thriving. What stood out to you the most? What's one thing you've learned today that you plan to put into practice in your life? Please share it in the comments below. We'd love to hear your thoughts, and your insights inspire us to keep creating content like this. If you found this video helpful, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Your support means the world, and we can't wait to connect with you in the next video.